I'm Steve Bull, and this is the all-new Starcraft MDX 211 center console. This was unveiled at the Miami International Boat Show in February 2017, and it was so cool we actually wanted to get the prototype in the water. Now, there's going to be a couple little tweaks and changes from this one to what you see at your dealer. For example, the windscreen is going to be a little bit higher, a little bit thicker, but overall, this is what you're going to see. Now, Starcraft used to make center consoles a few years ago, but they're getting back in the game. And this one is built on their deck boat platform. The MDX is very popular. So this is the true example of a family-friendly runabout, but also has all the features you want if you want to do some hardcore fishing with your buddies. So come on board, we'll check out some of those features. And starting here at the stern of the boat, you can see we have the Bimini top that can be unfurled to give you some nice shade, or out of the way, gives you a lot of room to fish. Now, here at the stern casting platform, you can see a good sized swim platform. We have the optional tow pole in, but you can remove that. Even with it in though, you can fold up this casting platform to reveal some nice seating. On the port side, easy battery access. Right in the center on nice solid hinges. Big storage compartment with a drain, and in the transom, walk through another storage compartment with a drain. Under the captain's bench, you have the lighted, aerated live well, great access from the stern. Now you can flip up the seat to have an even better view of what's in your live well. Now, at the helm itself, you got great views all the way around, nice height of the bench here for a leaning post. Good position for the displays, lighted rocker switches. This particular boat has a Simrad multifunction display, but you also have a lot of room all over for ram mounts, other displays as you want, because as any angler knows, your particular setup is the single best one in the world, so you can customize this boat as you see fit. Now, it's not just a leaning post, of course. You can use it as a full bench seat, and actually, this position of the cooler underneath works as a little bit of a footrest, and that cooler has easy access while still being totally secured. And within the console itself, you have the porta potty. Even though it's a small boat, fair bit of headroom and a little bit of storage here as well. Me personally, I like having the cushioning here when you're leaning over, working over the boat, bringing that fish in. But if you don't like it, you can take that off. There are snaps, and then slides out and out of the way. Being built on the deck boat hull, of course, you have a lot of room up the bow, including a forward swim platform, the nice roomy bow lounge here as well. But as mentioned, this can easily convert into a hardcore fishing boat. So all of these cushions, including the backrests, come off. And then you have a raised casting platform. In fact, there's a piece of starboard, as you can see, the notch cutouts on both sides that'll fill in, and you have a huge forward casting platform. And of course, these are all hatches, so you have lots of storage. And of course, fishing rod positions are also important. You got rod holders around the boat, including great trolling spots here. Now, when you're done with them, you have secure storage, 3 per side. Locked and loaded, ready to rock.
Before we get underway, let's recap the vital numbers. The MDX 211cc has an 8.5-foot beam, a length of 21 feet 10 inches, and a max horsepower rating of 200, which this prototype had in the form of a smooth-running Yamaha 4-stroke, getting us on plane in just 4 seconds. Full out and with 30 to 40% trim, as per the gauge, we hit a top speed of 46.4 miles per hour on GPS. Very peppy for a 21-footer. Cruising felt very comfortable around the 25 to 28 miles per hour mark.
And a nice light ride.
And it was sturdy through the minimal chop on our test day. Handling though is where this went to the next level for me, and that's thanks to the MDX hull. The sponsons on the side give stability, but at speed you're primarily on the center V of the hull. But when you throw it into a turn, the notched sponsons combine with that center line to give you ridiculous grip for a deck boat.
You really gotta brace yourself. This thing fights turns.
It was so fun, I kept pushing it and almost threw our cameraman overboard. Luckily though, he had a firm grip on the console's grab rail. In terms of what I'd like to see, I would have preferred this to have a steering wheel with a knob so you can do those sharp turns with a single hand remaining on the wheel and one remaining on the throttle. The Bimini shook a little when hitting waves, which is just aesthetic as it didn't rattle much, and I'm a big fan of T-tops on center consoles anyway. But given this has peppy acceleration, an impressive top speed, very smooth ride, and that ridiculous handling, I'd say Starcraft hasn't forgotten what it takes to make center consoles, and my bet is you'll see a lot of these out on the water.